Welcome to Game Day Preview from Nationwide Arena, where tonight the Blue Jackets take on the San Jose Sharks. I'm Bob McElligott along with Dan Hinote, Blue Jackets assistant coach, and the Blue Jackets come into this game after losing yesterday to Edmonton 3-1. First of all, before we start this, I notice all these shows that have a desk, they always have paper laying there to look very important, so I thought we should look more important today. What do you think?
Well, I'm all for looking important. Yeah. That's what coaches do.
I'm all for this. If you can't make it up, what good is it, right? that's how we roll here.
Nothing but class on this set.
All right, let's start with your game yesterday. 40 shots against the Edmonton Oilers. You only get one goal. This is a team that has struggled in scoring goals all year long. How much more frustrated does your team get after a performance like that yesterday?
Well, you got to take the positives from it. You know, and when you look at it, as a coaching staff, what you look for is scoring chances. If you're creating scoring chances, sometimes 40 shots doesn't mean you played a good game. Sometimes those are perimeter shots. Sometimes those are the shots the team wanted to give up. But last night it wasn't that case. We had, we were upwards of 25 scoring chances, and legit scoring chances that, you have on any given night, they're going to go in. They just didn't go in last night. Credit to their goaltender and to their defense. And a little bit, we need to do a better job of scoring goals as well. But for the most part, from a team standpoint, from a coaching standpoint, you look at a lot of positives from last night. And if you get that many scoring chances a game, you're going to win a lot of games.
I want to ask you about Matt Calvert, because yesterday was another game where it looked like every time he was on the ice, the puck was on his stick or he was around the puck. I'm going to assume that you can relate to him a little bit. A hard-working guy, has to work the boards well, has to play a good two-way game. What have you thought about his performance so far this year?
I think he's been one of our most consistent forwards. Night in and night out, you know exactly what you're going to get from him, and from a coaching standpoint, that's a great thing. When you can look at the lineup and say, that guy, and that guy's going to give me something for 82 games every night, it's a comforting feeling. And he's one of those guys. So to me, despite his size and his weight, he brings more heart to the battle than most guys in the NHL. So I'll take him on my lineup any day. But he's been great for us this year. There's some things in his game that we need to weed out as far as turnovers are concerned, but it's never for lack of effort. And when you got a guy like that hounding the puck all night, it's going to create havoc for the other team.
James Wisniewski came back from injury yesterday. How nice is it to have that big shot back on the blue line?
It's good. He's got a bomb back there, and he's got a little bit of a calming presence. He's very poised with the puck, and it's going to take him some time to get back in the swing of things. But we don't have that luxury to ease him into it through practice. So we'll throw him into the fire and see how he does. And there was some good and some bad last game, but it's great to have his veteran presence back there.
All right, we talked about the fact that your team struggles in scoring goals right now, and on the power play you want to get more goals. Here's the bad news. Tonight you take on a Sharks team that only allows 1.82 goals against. I know this is all bad news. You don't want to hear it. The numbers are not good. They also have the third best penalty kill in the league. Now, I will say this. Sometimes numbers, and this is why I tell people I hate to rely on numbers, because you can give those stats and then the team can turn around and do the exact opposite and have things go haywire and go the other direction. What do you have to do to make sure it goes the other direction tonight, that you're able to score goals and score on the power play?
Well, what I think helps is when the media throws up those stats on TV and totally debunks everything that those stats stand for. They usually do it to the home team, so it'll be like, they've had 3 straight shutouts and they're going to get another one tonight, and then we give up 12 goals. So if you guys could throw those stats on the TV tonight and make mention of it over and over, probably going to curse them and give us a shot at it. But other than that, I think net traffic's always a big key. They got a big, strong team that plays the right way. If you can play as much in their zone as you can, and that's puck possession, it's puck decisions, good dumps, not just throwing the puck away when we do get it in their zone. I think we did a good job of that against Edmonton. If we can maintain that momentum going forward, then I think we'll have a chance to get some good pucks on this guy.
Okay, so you notice that I used the stats that I'm hoping is the reverse psychology.
I know, that's why.
I didn't bring up any stats on you guys whatsoever.
No.
Do you want me to? I threw the paper away.
Yeah, and it's probably a good thing you did.
Yeah, it probably is. The Blue Jackets and the Sharks tonight, 7 o'clock at Nationwide Arena. You can watch it on Fox Sports Ohio, listen to it on the Blue Jackets Radio Network, or right here at BlueJackets.com. For Dan Hinote, I'm Bob McElligott. Thanks for watching Game Day Preview on Jackets TV, presented by Ohio Health.